Hi there, Bubble Talk for relationships. That is what we're going to talk about today. What is Bubble Talk? It's that subconscious thought that keeps you from getting what you want. It's like having a little bubble above your head, like a cartoon character. That's your subconscious thinking, as opposed to what you're consciously saying. You might be saying, I really want to have a great relationship. I want to have a conscious relationship. I choose to be in love. Whatever those thoughts are that you're saying, that's your conscious thought. However, your subconscious or your bubble talk could be saying, I'm unwanted. I don't deserve it. I'm unworthy. And things that we can do about conscious things in a relationship, let's say you're already in a relationship and you want to make it better. So you go to counseling or you do some kind of shifting, you go to a workshop or you do something to try to make your relationship easier and better. Or let's say you don't have a relationship and you go on dating apps or you try to go different places to meet people. Those are conscious things that you do. However, your bubble talk is what's running the bus. There are 40,000 more thoughts in your subconscious than one conscious thought. Your brain doesn't know the difference between conscious reality, what we think is reality, what we see, and what we think. The synapses in our brain actually fire exactly the same way. So the part about if you want something in your relationship or you want to have a relationship, and perhaps it hasn't appeared exactly the way you want it yet, okay? Or maybe it did for a little while and then you lost it and then you shut down. Your subconscious takes over because your subconscious is running the bus. Therefore, if your subconscious and your conscious are not aligned when you're thinking about relationships, then it can be more difficult. In other words, when you have a relationship with yourself or others or your relationship to spirit, those are all relationships, and you have these belief systems around what a relationship can do or not do. And if you've ever been hurt, have you ever been hurt in a relationship? Yes, probably. And a lot of people just shut down, and they walk around not allowing people to come into their space anymore because they don't want to feel bad and they don't want it to happen again. And you remember the old adage, it's better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all? Is that true for you? Do you want to walk around with a wounded heart for the rest of your life? So that's the question here, is finding out what is going on in our subconscious that keeps us from really having conscious relationships is what we want to have. Okay? And remember, the thing you need to know about it is this. When you are involved with anyone, whether it's your family, whether it's friends, whether it's business, whether it's yourself, whether it's universal divine spirit, just remember that love pushes up everything unlike love for the purpose of healing. So you have an opportunity to really look inside and see what is going on in that subconscious. And when there's a lot of love present, just know that. It's going to push up everything unlike love for the purpose of healing. It's up to you to make that decision. So let's have fun with Bubble Talk for relationships.